calls in. Bobby and Mayor Pack, what's up, Bobby?
How you doing, Mike?
What's happening?
Hey, Mike, it's been amazing. Not amazing. The people, the icons that came on your show this past week and the respect they show for you. And I think it's really great, and you deserved it. And
Well,
I've
thank
been
you.
lucky to
Appreciate
be, yeah, Mike, I've been lucky to be fortunate to be part of you, taking my calls over the years. And it's been great, Mike, and I just want to wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. That's very nice of you. And it's been nice very good getting all these guests on. And they've all been terrific. Very nice of them all to take time to come on. We got some more to come. Tom Coughlin's coming on. Mike Piazza's coming on. We're still working on a couple other guys. Bill Simmons coming on next week again. We got more coming. Joe in Orange County. What's up, Joe?
Hey, how you doing, Mike?
What's happening?
Congratulations, and thank you again for great rides home from work for me over the years. I just always amazed by your breadth of knowledge and your recall of specific events back in history. Just amazing. I've never heard anybody with that deep a knowledge base.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I just wanted to say that over the years, I'm a baseball geek. My favorite guests have actually been Ron Darling and Rick Peterson. I could listen to those two guys talk pitching and baseball all day long. I always enjoyed your time spots when you had Ron Darling. I heard him last week, and also Rick Peterson on there. Just two great, knowledgeable baseball guys.
Okay. Listen, very good guys, absolutely. Joe in John in New Jersey. What's up, John?
Mike, thanks for having me on the show. Two questions, one baseball, one basketball. Baseball, had Bart Giamatti lived, would Pete Rose get into the Hall of Fame?
No.
Okay, basketball. If you had one team consisted of Michael Jordan, Elgin Baylor, Magic Johnson, Bill Russell, Julius Erving, and you had another team of Jerry West, Larry Bird, George Mike, and Pete Maravich, and Rick Barry, who would win? They played each other.
What was that again?
If you had a team of Michael Jordan, Elgin Baylor, Magic Johnson, Bill Russell, and Julius Erving on one team, on the other team you had Jerry West. Larry
I don't know. That's crazy. Listen.
Mike and Pete Maravich and Rick Barry.
Stop. I mean, that's crazy. Listen. I mean, those two teams. I mean, who knows who's hot that day? Pistol Pete could score 70. Who could score 10? Who could score none? Jeff in Connecticut. What's up, Jeff?
Hey, Mike, just wanted to say best of luck in your next venture if I don't get a chance to talk to you.
Thank you.
Wanted just to get your take. Just kind of curious why you haven't seen, at least in my opinion, advanced analytics used more in football compared to the other sports. And kind of what I mean by that is you kind of look at the permeation of, sabermetrics in baseball and kind of how they slice and dice data and basketball with three-pointers now being pretty much all you see in an NBA game. Football's kind of been, I'd call it, behind the trend here. And just kind of curious, if you had any thoughts on why that was.
Football is highly technical as it is. I mean, there's analytics in every sport. I mean, there is analytics. I mean, there definitely is. Some of the really outrageous NFL stuff hasn't made its way, and some of it's disputed anyway. I mean, there are some crazy ones like, you shouldn't give up the ball on fourth down ever. There's a couple of prevailing thoughts on that one, that they should never give the ball up and it should go every time, and the odds are more in your favor that will be a positive than a negative at the end of the game. I'd like to see, but no one's got the guts to try that one. Belichick kind of toyed with it a couple of times, but I don't think he really was serious. But there has been stuff like that. You have seen stuff like that. There was a high school coach who did that. He didn't punt. He went on fourth down no matter where they were at any point and anywhere on the field. He's always playing four downs. The closest thing you've seen that in real conventional football has been Navy. They do that a lot. Jim in Hempstead, what's up, Jim?
Hey, man. First of all, congratulations on everything, Mike. Actually, I was at your show in Westbury. I had a great time.
Thank you.
Quick question. Nobody's even brought it up, and I'm just curious why. How come the Yankees didn't even inquire about John Farrell from Boston?
I think that, listen, I don't even know personally if he would be on the list, but the Yankees are not hiring a Red Sox manager. That's not happening. Not cold from the Red Sox. Joe in Montville, what's up, Joe?
Hey, Mike, before I get to my point about the Giants, that other caller that said that the Villanova game should have been on the feature game, For years, always has been, always will be. The draw in MSG is Syracuse University basketball.
Listen, here's the bottom line. Syracuse isn't even a shadow of what it used to be. I'm sorry. So, listen, we can talk about what a draw they are now. You know what? None of them have gone good going away from home. That hasn't helped Syracuse. That's killed Boston College. Hasn't helped Syracuse. Hasn't helped any of those programs. So every bit of it has been a negative. UConn, Syracuse, BC, all of it. None of it's been a positive. Ephraim in Brooklyn. What's up, Ephraim?
Hey, Mike, huge fan. I know you say that you're going to miss, coming on Sundays after a big, coming on Mondays after a big game on Sunday. Trust me, your listeners are going to miss that more than you will. The one point I did want to make is, I know you said that, the owner from the Giants, he wants to win. But us as fans, and I think even the owner wants, at the end of the one, they want longevity of being successful, right?
Yes.
So the point is, if you, you suck, quote unquote, if you lose 10 games, you guarantee yourself a top pick, that guarantees yourself that you're going to have a better team, down the line. No?
Well, it doesn't guarantee you. None of it guarantees you anything. To be honest with you. But I think the one thing that you guys, where you draw the line from the people who live the sport is, the people who live the sport think they have 16 chances to get something done, and they don't squander any of them. They don't believe in squandering any of them. They cherish every one of them. They want them to count. They want to get as many of them as they can, and that's how they look at life. And I don't think fans can look at it the same way because it's not their life. It's not their livelihood. Coaches have that against their record. Owners, they don't want to lose these games. They don't want the losing experience. Sonny in Malvern, what's up, Sonny?
Hey, Mike. The sad news and the bad news is obviously you're leaving. The good news is, at least for you, you don't have to read those Pajamagram commercials anymore, huh?
That's not a big deal.
Yeah. Anyway, I got a Giant head coach question. But first, if you can't get Riley, do you think you can get Van Gundy? He's important for about 5 years.
Van Gundy's not allowed to come on. He works for ESPN. He's not allowed to come on. He's not allowed, nor is Breen. There's a bunch of them. They're not allowed to come on the show. They're still ESPN employees. Back after this.